Welcome viewers. In our exciting video session, we are going to discuss how you can create and manage parameters in Power BI. To do this task, we require the help of Power Query Editor. And it is very well understood from the title of the screen that creating and managing parameters in Power BI using Power Query Editor. Now, before we start and show you the activities, you have to understand what is meant by parameter. In Power BI, normally when a data set is created, it basically forms by populating the data set containing all rows. Now, parameter acts as a filter at a certain condition. If you want some selective data to come and appear on your report view section, that kind of technique we can apply using Power Query Editor, and that is called as parameters. A parameter can contain multiple values, but at a time we can choose for a single value. So let's try to understand the importance of this activity. I'm moving to the you can see that Power BI report viewer where we have taken some data. Now you can see that this particular publisher names are coming. The books are being published from various publishing houses. Some books are coming from BPB, some books are coming from Penguin, some books are coming from Rupa, and similarly many other publishers are available. But suppose I am having a conversation with only the representatives of BPB. And at that point in my report, I do not want to show any other rows which are coming from some other publishers except from the BPB. So there is a way I can put slicer, I can put inside this filter section also I can put apply filters on BPB, but I'm talking about when this is going to be published. At that time, any particular user can apply multiple options from his slicers, and irrespective of BPB or non-BPB, all the records he can see. And that is why the importance of parameter is very important. So first step is that I have to invoke Power Query Editor. And genuinely to do this, I have to click on this transform data. The moment you will click on transform data, automatically it invokes Power Query Editor. So I am clicking on this particular option, and definitely we can see the Power Query Editor has come, but my Power BI application is containing 3 different data sets. Because I require books data where parameters need to be created, so I'm clicking on books, and then you can see all the valid column names that are coming. So this is the first step. Now, second step, from the Power Query Editor, very easily you can look at here, there is an option called Manage Parameter. And if you click on this down arrow, you will find that there is a option called New Parameter. You have to understand, because we don't have any parameter now, so definitely we have to create a new one. So let us try to create a new one. I'm clicking here on New Parameter. By default, it will get a name parameter 1. You can change the name of the parameter, and if required, you can write some descriptive statements. So parameter for, say, I'm writing publisher name. However, this thing is not compulsory. Now here I have to choose, because all the publisher names are coming in the form of text. So my data type should be text. and do not select any value. Instead, you can choose list of values and one by one, for example, I'm writing first BPB, then say Rupa, and then say I'm taking another publisher name, Penguin. So these are the list of values on which the parameters will work. Now, further, I can say default value. I can choose any particular value, not necessarily the first value I am choosing. So I'm choosing the BPB as the default value, and current value also I can choose something else. However, for the sake of easy understanding, I'm choosing BPB. So these are also can be configured at the time of creating the parameters. Now I'm clicking on this OK. So what you will see, it has created a new parameter that is internally it is containing BPB. That means BPB, you can see the BPB is the current value. Now what will happen if I change it to Rupa? So you can see here reflection is coming Rupa, and definitely it is taking the current value. So let us try to take BPB once. Again, it will be converted into parameter 1 BPB. Now the thing is that come back to remember this is just the parameter. It is not containing any record, and hence coming back to the data set, where I want to apply this parameter, I want to apply this parameter on the publisher name. So I'm choosing publisher name, and I am going to apply some filter. I'm choosing equals. I repeat, I have selected this data set, then choosing a particular column which corresponds these parametric values. All these values are there in the publisher column. So I have chosen publisher column and coming to text filter and saying equals. So kind of filter will be applied. A kind of filter will be applied where you will find that these ABC is coming. Remember, if you click here, you will not able to see any parameter name. Only you have to click here, and further you have to say parameter. And by default, you have created only one parameter, which is parameter 1, and you can say OK. So now parameter has been applied, and this BPB, it is now showing only the values coming from BPB. So now I'm saying close and apply. So here also it will take some time, apply changes I am doing. So now you will see that your data set, we had created a simple table column by choosing the books data, but now at this time it is only containing the BPB. What will happen if we change the parameter? So again, I'm going to edit parameter. Right now, I'm not saying transform data. I'm just simply saying edit parameter. I am having only one parameter. So I'm choosing, instead of BPB, I'm choosing Penguin. And I'm clicking on OK. So here also the reflection will come. Now you can see that I'm clicking here, apply changes. And you will find instead of BPB, now the data is getting refreshed and all penguin books are coming in my report. So this is how basically we can apply parameters in Power BI. And for that, we have taken the help of Power Query Editor. Hope this particular video you have liked. If you have liked, you can do like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.